Good evening, Aquarius. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and tonight we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. What that means, Aquarius, at time of viewing this video, whether you're Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is use that intuition of yours, Aquarius, and only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another who's obviously viewing this general reading as well. Well, let's get started with this reading. I'm going to start out with the Zodiac 108 deck, and this is just cards that have extra definitions, clarifications, seasons, times, places, dates, main characters, or just answers to yes or no situations may come up. We'll make use of it with our clarifying our general reading as we go in. Starting at the top here, Aquarius, we have the ostrich trap. This is all about avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality even at times, evading, feeling threatened, fake out, inhibiting, fear-based thinking, as well as steering clear, running for cover, or just a conspiracy theory, right? Now, Aquarius, we also have curtain call coming in. Now, curtain call is acclaim, fame, recognition, as well as praise, celebrity, admiration, applause. It could show appreciation, spotlight, focusing attention, theater, act, performance, or you're watching a movie, right? And finally, Aquarius, we have very likely. This card, at this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. Or actually, it is very likely to occur. Alrighty, that's where we're getting started. We're going to go ahead and grab this Graham Smith, the 1909 original circular edition tarot deck. And we're going to pull 6 cards from this to start our basic reading. And those 6 cards, we're going to have 2 for the beginning of the week, 2 for the middle, and 2 cards pulled for the end of the week ahead. So let's go ahead and get started here. We'll do a basic reading with these 6 cards, and then we'll come back and clarify using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So the beginning, we got the middle, and we have the end of the week here for you, Aquarius. Let's move that deck aside, and let's dive in. Look at this. You got that 9 of Cups. This is a very good card coming forth that normally is about being self-empowered as well as building up your self-esteem and confidence. But also in the beginning of the week, look who shows up. Yep, we got that devil energy, that inner critic, that testing your commitment to things. Now, this could lead to maybe self-indulgence, addictive habits coming into play here as well that you might want to be aware of, as well as not being too conceited. You can see kind of that smirk there going on. Vanity, smirk, all those kind of negative traits that may come out, even though, you're not being selfish. The devil energy can create that aspect or create that, he is the father of lies. He'll take some facts and truth and spin it around to really distract you and detract you. The one thing you got to always remember when this negative energy shows up, it is there because you are currently on your soul's path journey. You're headed in the right direction. You're getting ready to level up here, Aquarius. So don't let him detract you, distract you. He wouldn't have showed up if you weren't in the right zone. So don't let him get you into a self-indulgent or vanity type of situation here. Now, moving into the middle of the week, look at this. You got this Queen of Cups energy coming out. Now, this is those watery characteristics showing up here with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, Aquarius. And she is the only queen she's the only one in the whole Cups lineup from the Ace of Cups all the way to the 10 of Cups. She's the only one who actually has a lid on her cup. That's the wisdom and experience she gained, not to just willy-nilly spill her emotions out, have them overflowing. She's very perceptive and intuitive on who she deems worthy enough to share deeper emotions in that wellspring of her emotions. But she still is very caring, understanding. She uses her intuition with pizzazz and energy. Now, this could be, it is a feminine energy being a queen. So you can change out the genders. It's gender neutral in tarot. So it is the feminine aspect of the Queen of Cups coming in, the emotions. Now, you do, Aquarius, have this 5 of Pentacles. Now, this, as you can see, is feeling kind of isolated, left out in the cold, or dare say even abandoned here. A feeling of lack could be coming in. Now, this is a self-perception. It is not reality. You'll take notice even on here, this window. Your focus is so narrowly focused on that path and journey forward and feeling isolated and feeling that lack, you're not realizing that all you have to do is ask here, Aquarius. There is so much encouragement and support available there for you to assist you that you are definitely not alone. Definitely tap into that. Now, Aquarius, the end of the week ahead. Look at this. We got an Ace of Wands coming up. So yeah, I was correct. You're getting ready to cycle and level up here. A brand new cycle beginning. And this is a new creative, passionate endeavor, a project coming in. And it's a whole new cycle that's being divinely offered to you. As well as, look at this. There is a contract, a vow, a commitment, dedication contract coming together. Now, this could be with a significant other. It could be someone you're already with. You just need to recommit or rededicate yourself to in this valley. It could be with, someone in the family, so a friend, a co-worker, a boss, an employer. Contracts is the main gist of it, and the commitment and dedication to each other, that you're going to share your cups, you're going in partnership, and you're going to begin this new endeavor, this creative project that's coming to the beginning here for you. All right, Aquarius, let's move on to the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. To clarify, we're going to pull 3 cards for each one of these 6 cards for you. All right, so 3 cards for that 9 of Cups energy at the very beginning. And look at that. There it is again. Contract, vow, commitment, dedication coming in. Oh, my goodness. And look at that. Even the Lovers. Well, this could definitely be a soulmate connection, but even if it is work related for you, Aquarius, take it as it resonates. The Lovers card here, that Gemini energy, you'll see there's Angel Raphael. This is all about negotiation and compromises, as well as vows of commitment and dedication, contracts in place. But this is maybe, with an employer or a new partnership of some sort. You are in the process of negotiating or making compromises as needed to meet the contract agreements. But look, there is justice here. So it could definitely be a legal contract that's binding and coming into fruition for you. Starting out here in the week ahead, no wonder you're feeling boosted. Your confidence, self-empowered, come to fruition here. This is justice, Libra energy coming out. This is equal justice for the good of all, fair and balanced. So that is good news, seeing that come out for you. And yeah, it's going to be self-empowering. Your confidence going to be boosted. Now, like I said, you got that devil energy coming out, that negativity, inner critic. And here we go. We got a King of Wands energy. Now, this is those fiery signs like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming into play here. Somewhat impulsive in their energy, but they're very creative. They're very passionate about inspiring and motivational leadership coming into fore here. And this is definitely maybe, they can be really passionate too. There is a call to take action. You could have these characteristics within your own chart, Aquarius, or it could be in another. But we do have this judgment. This is about rising up, being true, being your authentic self at this time, as well as taking action now. And it is, maybe a creative resolution, making decisions, resolving problems with creative solutions, just as this, and taking leadership, just as this King of Wands energy. He's got all that bravery, like Leo the lion from Leo zodiac sign. But the wheel of fortune is turning. This karmic wheel, if you've been feeling that pressure lately and it's been overwhelming you, the good news is this is reversing. So you're going to feel lighter, you're going to feel better, and it's going to be lifted off of you. Just, you got to respond to this call to take action. And that is, don't let this inner critic, this negative inner critic, deter you from the task at hand, to rise up and really grab a hold of this endeavor, this project, this task, that's creative solution that's coming to you. Now, in the middle of the week here, Aquarius, as I said, we have that Queen of Cups energy coming out here, using your intuition. Don't get too over emotional, but be compassionate, understanding, using that empathy, but really tapping into your intuition, knowing as you go forward with this energy, that you're gaining knowledge, maybe studying, taking tutorials, but you're gaining knowledge, that you're learning lessons regarding it. There has been, that Queen of Cups energy capping your emotions, because you kind of were a little fearful about communications and misunderstandings. You didn't want to hurt anyone, and you didn't want to get hurt, so you were kind of stalled out there for a period of time as you were learning a new way to maybe communicate and study there. You were juggling things, multitasking, between maybe two jobs and home, or a work and home situation. This is about a decision needing to be made. Two of Pentacles in the 3D world. You need to make a decision on what you're going to focus on, because if you don't focus on one particular, you're going to end up wearing yourself out, and either both of these tasks or these projects or whatever you are dealing with here, whether it's home and work, is going to suffer for the lack of special focus on that. So definitely put a lid on your emotions. Use compassion, understanding, empathy, and your intuition to really decide which one you're going to focus on at any certain time. As they used to say, don't bring your work problems home, and don't take your home problems to work. Okay, now Aquarius, we do have this Five of Pentacles here. Like I said, that's a feeling of lack, or feeling like you're all alone in the situation and no one around. But look at this. This is seeking counsel with an elder, someone you respect, their wisdom, their advice. It's kind of a hierarchy thing. It could be a boss that you're turning to for advice or counsel, but you got this brand new communication style too. This Ace of Swords coming into play, getting ready to begin this new cycle here with a new revelation of truth for yourself here. And gaining new knowledge there. Now, the Six of Pentacles is usually about, you feeling things may be a little unfair, unbalanced, and it's known as the generosity. Now, here, obviously, you're feeling that feeling of lack, and the suggestion here is to graciously receive the offers of those who are more abundant. So definitely ask for help where it's needed, and you will find that assistance. You don't have to suffer in this feeling of isolation and lack, Aquarius. Now, going into the end of the week ahead, we do have this Ace of Wands. And like I said, this is some passionate endeavor, a new cycle beginning. It's inspiring. It's motivating you. And look at this. As anytime when you're starting a new cycle, the unexpected surprise shows up here. And this is a Tower shaking things up. Now, this Tower moment is a good opportunity. Anything that's loose, it's going to fall off to the side, but that's a good thing. At that point, before you start these new cycles up, these new levels, and expanding upon this tower, you want to shore up your foundation here, Aquarius, as well as secure that tower, and then start building upon it. And look at that. You even got a Knight of Cups energy coming into you. Someone, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, bringing this romantic cup of love offer towards you. So that is awesome. I know there could be competition with this understanding, empathetic cup coming towards you. There could be competition. There could be some conflict or chaos that's occurring from this. But with this new beginning, this is a new endeavor, a new project that you're taking on. And I dare say maybe this chaos that is created from this Tower moment is going to assuage itself with this understanding cup of love and affection that's going to come and assist you on this new endeavor. Now let's look at this contract. We do have that Two of Cups energy there. The commitment, dedication to another in a partner. And look at this. We ended up pulling 4 cards to clarify on that. You have this Queen of Wands energy. And if you remember, we did have that King of Wands energy earlier. So there could be a divine pairing with this partnership happening here. One that's quite passionate indeed as well, Aquarius. This is the Queen of Wands energy coming out. Now she's very charming. She's glowing. She's charismatic. She's creative in solving problems, but she's just definitely enduring. She's very good and knowledgeable about expanding upon things and finding creative resolutions as well to solving problems. So she's coming in, as well as you got this little apology or a token gift being offered. Now, I dare say you may be thinking, well, it's just a small gift. And it is. It is a page after all. This is just a small token of affection or a small apology coming towards you regarding perhaps that conflict that was happening there with that Five of Wands we had there as well. Now, you do have a happy home celebration coming here. United, coming together. You got this partnership. You're coming together now, uniting at the end of the week. And look, everybody's happy. You will be seeing perhaps synchronistically or repeatedly 1111. This is the angel's message and symbolism telling you that whatever you were thinking, whatever you were saying, whatever you were doing at that moment, you see that 1111. you are on the right track. That's the right path for you, and continue doing so. And here we are. There may be some uncertainties. I think a lot of the apology, the conflict, the chaos is coming about because in the moon is out, you're not getting the clarity as you would in the daytime. There's some kind of fogginess. There's a lack of clarity. Things are a little cloudy, and you may be, misunderstanding illusions and delusions from the shadows of the night, so to speak. So stay true, stay focused on your path forward. Really focus on that path forward, and because the next card that comes after the moon is that sun card. It is the success, is joy, and clarity will come about as well. All right, Aquarius, we're going to move this aside here. Now, I was taking note on the Zodiac 108 cards there. We do have some numbers there. We have 2, 6, and 3, and wouldn't you know it, that adds up to 11 numerologically, as well as you can really drill it down further to the number 2, which is all about decisions needing to be made. So you definitely do have a decision to be made this week ahead, and it is one that I think you would do well of choosing what are you going to really focus on going forward. And it isn't meaning you're leaving something behind. You're just setting something aside so you can really focus on one thing and then come back and pick up the other and focus on that as you're able to, but not trying to do both at the same time. All right, we're moving on to the Ewenides Oracle deck here, and this is the Welsh Celtic mystical deck that I often get like an affirmation that'll be very useful for you to contemplate upon and meditate upon. So, Aquarius, your affirmation for the week ahead is dignity. Indeed. I am a luminous being. I give thanks for the miracle that is me. So definitely celebrate the eternal light that shines within you, Aquarius. Stand tall with dignity and elegance. You are worthy of honor and respect. Remember that as well. Now we're going to move on with the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle deck. And this one, I'm going to pull one card for you, Aquarius. But we are only going to read the message from heaven and the message from earth for this card instead of the whole guided text. All right, so for your week ahead, you have the wood pig coming out. Now, Aquarius, this is all about moving up the vortex. Look at that spiraling. Everything is spirals and cycles. But with a vortex, just the same as any spiral, is upward movement and cycling, leveling up at the same time you're cycling. Now, the number on that is 12, which brings about 3, is about collaboration or coming together, celebrating. So let's go ahead and pull this up and get the message from heaven for you today. All right, Aquarius, the message from heaven says, Yinwood beckons you to experience all that the world has to offer. So the lessons learned will help elevate you further up the vortex, as well as the message from Earth on this card. The pig represents the energy of a change agent. So recognize that all of your previous efforts have prepared you well for the upcoming upward cycle, Aquarius. You're ready to make your impact, indeed. Now, let's move on to the Moonology. And this card, I am going to read the full text from the guidebook. And the reason I do that, Aquarius, is because in the guided text, there is alternative additional meanings for the card that's not on the card, obviously. So I want to really ensure that each and every one of you, Aquarius, have something to focus, contemplate, or I dare say meditate upon by the end of this reading. And so let's go ahead and read the whole guided text. Your Moonology card is a mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone here, Aquarius. All right, let's grab that guided text here and get a little more detail for that mutable moon situation for the week ahead. Aquarius, mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That something is still developing, though. So this card indicates that something is indeed changing, Aquarius, and there is room for you to maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you are asking about is the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, as they say, that is actually pretty marvelous because it means you can still change the course of the outcome. Now, Aquarius, if there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be, well, a little unstable. We did see that tower coming in and shaking things up. For some, this is great news as well because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, Aquarius, nothing is set in stone yet. So to attune to this moon card for the week ahead, Aquarius, I know that the best will unfold for me. And also, the additional alternative meanings, Aquarius, you're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Also, staying adaptable is key to the success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray, though, as well as have you become distracted? We did see that devil energy coming out. It's time for you to really focus, though. And finally, stay with it, whatever it means to you, Aquarius. Alrighty, I do hope something resonated for you here today. We'll catch you next time. Bye.